And good morning. Welcome back to the fabulous morning show here at the fabulous Arizona Center.
I'm regretting ever teaching you that.
The word fabulous.
Well, you are fabulous, Marshall. This is the fabulous Marshall
Oh, that's
Shore.
right. I'm Marshall Shore. And this is a fabulous Melissa Farley.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm sitting next to an extremely beautiful guest that we have whose real name I never knew, so I'm excited to actually have her here. But Marshall, I know you two work closely together, so I'll let you introduce her.
Yeah, so Christy,
Hello, darling.
tell us what you do.
I do too many things, and it gets me in trouble sometimes. But the main thing I do, I'm a florist and a dance instructor. That's my core, and then from there it's other things: singing and producing, creating shows with live music, dancers, specialty acts, aerialists, and all that jazz. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Indeed. And so let's put a plug in for January 10th, which we are doing an amazing show at the Orpheum for its 96th anniversary.
Yes, 96 years.
Yeah.
And it's a celebration of Arizona history, and it's a really awesome lesson. I would rather have my history lesson like this.
I think most
Yeah,
people would.
I mean, it's like so many
Yeah.
people like going, oh, you're that guy at that burlesque show where I actually learned something.
Yeah, you
It's-
learned something that new,
Yeah.
and it's a really cool history lesson, and it's also really gorgeous theater and.
Oh my gosh, I mean, yeah, it's such a beautiful
everything.
theater, such a beautiful production.
It's a gorgeous
I
production.
mean, you've got right now in your lap, you have...
Yes, these are feather fans, part of my collection. If I told you how many feather fans I have, there's a lot. I think I've even lost count.
Where do you
I
keep
have them in
all?
every color. I have a garage and other things that he's been to my new place now in Fountain Hills, and it's quite spectacular. So,
and what I love is, so the Orpheum recently went through a major rebranding,
Yes.
overhaul, new seats, new logo, and they are really now
And the logo.
personifying that. When you first walk in, if you walk all the way to the back, there's this gorgeous peacock staircase.
Yes.
And so that is now their new logo, and so that is
And that's what
also
this
an
is,
homage
part
to the, as well, with all those ostrich feathers.
yes, so I
mean,
love
peacock feathers.
Yes, and I love this one particularly. These fans I've had for a while, and they're actually going to get a makeover and going to be even more spectacular.
Wow.
And I have a peacock showgirl costume, and it's also getting a makeover. So everything's getting a makeover. This was designed by local designer Corey Thomas. She makes fabulous costumes. And she's also doing the.
I was going to say, is there a headdress with
the
that?
new headdress? Oh, it's stunning.
Oh my
Anything
gosh.
Corey touches, it's
I can hardly wait to see
Yeah.
this and the
So-
headdress.
yes, it's going to
Yeah.
be gorgeous. And the showgirl will be greeting the guests along with a cigar girl on each side, handing out pamphlets, obviously not cigars, but other fun things. And then you're going to walk inside, and there's going to be even more. You're going to have B-Star on the DJ set,
Yeah.
and roaming sax player, roaming dancer. So it's an experience.
Right.
So I recommend getting there at 7 so you can experience the
Right,
pre-show
you want to get there as
entertainment.
soon as the doors open so you can
Soon.
experience the gorgeous theater.
Oh, exactly.
And all of it's, I mean, it's like you've got that underground level where the bar is.
And there's a bar.
Yeah.
It's just so swanky and so stunning. And dress in your best. I mean, be part of the show. Be
Right.
part of it. So I know I'm like not really dressed my best right now. I'm like,
Well, yeah, but
in
you're walking
mom
around.
mode.
But you're walking around with those
But
feather
these,
fans.
yes.
So yeah.
And but yeah, so come down there, and of course I'll be all glammed up in my Pyrus Sutra will be making her her entrance. So my alter ego. And yeah, and everybody, the dancers are fabulous, the musicians are fabulous, all of that jazz, yeah.
Very cool.
So I attended last year. I did wear sequins, and I will say it was a stunning show. And Marshall does his thing, history, humor. It's delightful. And then you and your performers. I'm not kidding. Like, not to get like serious for a second, but like I was so taken by the control and awareness of your body and how you move, and I was like, I want to learn that. Like, I just, it's so cool.
I
to
teach
watch
classes.
it.
I was going to say, you could take a class.
I teach classes on Sundays at 6.
Right after, and you were like, "Oh, we're on a break," or somebody said,
yeah.
And I was like, "No."
I had a I lost my fiance, so it was a difficult time. But I'm back at it. I'm teaching and I'm doing my thing. So
cool.
Yes.
So how can people find out about Arizona Unzipped, as well as maybe other productions and classes?
Absolutely. So my website is pspresents.com. So that you can go to pspresents.com and you can see about whether if you want to hire us. I now have an a la carte menu, so you can pick and choose what you want. Which is really fun. And then I also have a list of upcoming productions, such as Arizona Unzipped is on there. And then I also have my classes too. So under a class page, and that lists my classes going on. And to buy tickets for AZ Unzipped, the direct link is azunzipped.com.
Perfect. Now, I will warn you, she's in high demand. I mean, she was just talking about how she has 15 events on New Year's Eve.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is. It is insane.
Yes.
But well worth it. I mean, she is worth probably any penny that you spend hiring them.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Yes, we do give you good quality, and we raise that bar.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, from champagne glass that you're swimming
Giant
in.
champagne glass that's bedazzled. Now, I also renovated that too.
Oh.
It's now gold and it's encrusted in Swarovski. It's dripping with jewels. So that's also been renovated. Everything has been, even the costumes this year are going to be way more fabulous.
Wow.
And they were already fabulous, and I also have more dancers this year. We got 10 now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah,
Is there
it's
gonna
just
be
everything's
live music again?
Oh
as
yeah.
well? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that was really cool too.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's always live.
Yeah.
Always live.
Right.
And we have new acts too.
Right.
Yes, we have new stuff
So
that
we've
we're
got some new
bringing
stuff coming in. There will be some Lindy dancers joining us
Yes.
for a spectacular
We're doing
Route
the
66
Route 66 homage, which will be
Yeah.
really fun. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. I've got, I have my dance director on board, Natasha Bashore, who used to be with Ballet Arizona, a beautiful dancer. She danced in, she used to be a showgirl in Vegas, and she did all that stuff. She danced in LA. She's a beautiful dancer, but she's also co-choreographer and dance director, and I have some other guest choreography in it, and then of course there's my choreography too. So it's just everything about it, and even the musicians too. We got Dennis Rowland,
Right, exactly.
Erica Tor.
Right, so we've got some world-class voices that'll
yes.
show up on the Orpheum stage as well. So it's not just dance, it's not just history, it's this wonderful weaving of all these things together for this really cool production.
It is.
I mean,
and where would you find all of that in one? Like Dennis Rowland, Count Basie Orchestra, Erica Tor, New York City Cabaret, nightlife jazz, legend, like all these different, it's awesome.
Only in one place at the Arizona Unzipped show.
Yes.
It's going to be on January 10th at the Orpheum Theater.
Yes.
These two will be on stage. I will not. So if you want to come hang out with me, please do. We can throw a little party and support these two. I was just going to say, unless you want to put me on some sort of a float and I can like wave as I roll by on the stage.
Can you swim in a champagne glass?
Yes. I'm going to confidently say yes to that one. But it's going to be a great time. We hope hope you grab some tickets and come on out. We're going to be right back after this break. Marshall has a fun story
Oh my gosh,
share.
we have, I probably think, the best Arizona Christmas story
The best
ever.
Arizona. Okay, you heard it.
Yeah,
So
it's
stay
all
tuned
about
for that.
Mesa.
Mesa.
Yeah.
Okay.